Hey, what's up, guys? Shout out to Black Horseman. Shout out to the UGC. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Shout out to Jay from Orlando. I got an alert today about Keith Thurman being on the Boxing Voice. Talk about the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford situation or whatever. I didn't listen to the show. Had no interest in hearing Keith Thurman. Um really didn't care anything about what he had to say. The Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford talk is, I know that Errol Spence ducking that fight. Probably won't happen. So, um, I didn't care to listen to that show live. I got to give a shout out to Black Horseman, man. He put up a video uh, showing that Keith Thurman was avoiding questions about VADA. Whew. Oh boy. Now this was obviously a Patreon question on the Boxing Voice. I didn't see it get the email. I'm pretty sure it came through, but um, maybe I just missed it because I was at work. I don't know, but I probably wouldn't even thought of asking Thurman a question. Of I really didn't even have any thoughts for the guy. But this guy Jay from Orlando, he got him. Oh, he got him. Uh, Ness asked the question to Keith Thurman, from Jay. Why was it no VADA testing for the Pacquiao fight, or why was it only 1 month of testing? All right. Now, from his response, hell, it seemed like it might be safe to say that there was no VADA testing. That you know they might have done some other testing, but it probably wasn't VADA. Because if it was VADA, I think he would have acknowledged and said that they did some VADA testing. But he didn't even say that. He didn't even say we did some VADA testing. All right. Now, I'm not gonna play what he said. I'll put a link to Black Horseman's video in the comment section. You guys can check it out for yourself. But I'm gonna go over the highlights, all right, and how he responded. I have them typed up here on my computer. Um, okay. Now, after the question was asked, you know, a real hard hitting question, not these soft reporter questions. And they're afraid to ask the real shit. There was a bit of silence. Then there was a lip smack, and then there was an you know, all right. He had to, he was caught off guard. He had to think of something to say. All right, all right. Now, the first thing he said was, "I don't focus on those kinds of things." You know, that's a terrible thing for a boxer to say, man. Talking about your health on the line. Here's somebody hitting you in the head. Somebody could be fighting you juiced up, and you don't focus on your own health and safety. You don't focus on the guy that you fighting possibly being doped up. You know, that's a bad comment. That's a bad comment, man. I don't focus on those kinds of things. I don't focus on VADA. I don't focus on drug testing. You know, that's a bad comment, man. All right. Now, he gave all of these answers, all of these excuses, all right, in about 40 seconds, all right. I have them all typed up. Let's go through them, all right. All I want to do is fight. That's one excuse, all right. Now, here's the second excuse. There's always some form of testing. Talking about the day of the fight, all right. He's talking about state commission testing, that ineffective testing that can where guys can easily cheat all camp and pass. Can cycle off of these commission tests. A predictable test. When it's coming. If you want to cheat, the clearance window. You know that insignificant shit don't mean nothing, man. All right, now it's world championship boxing. That's his third excuse. All right, here's the fourth excuse. I just want to train. All right, hell, first off, if it's world championship boxing, hell, you ought to shit. You should definitely want testing so you could hold on to your belt or get the belt and not have somebody cheat against you. I just want to train. You know. As I always say, if you're clean and have nothing to hide, why would you not want testing? Why would you avoid testing? You know, I don't focus on those kinds of things, and I just want to train. Keith Thurman, are you doing something suspicious? Are you using peds? All right, I think that's a fair question to ask at this point. All right, number 5. So much going on with the camera crew. All right, he's saying, I don't know if he was saying that separately because he was like, it's so much going on, and he kind of paused, and then he was like, with the camera crew. All right, it's gotten to the point where boxers are going to use the camera crew for an excuse to not do VADA. The camera crew. There's so much going on with the camera crew. What they talk about, the in camp specials that they do. The day of the fight, the camera crew. What does that have to do with VADA collecting a sample? Another bad excuse, all right? That's the 5th excuse, all right? Now, number 6, the promotion. He put it on the promoters, put it on TGB Promotions or whoever promoted the event. Al Heyman, MP Promotions, all right? So he wants to put it on the promoters, all right? Why is he not standing up and saying, I wanted VADA, but the other side disagreed? He didn't say that, did he? So that must have not been the case. He must have had no problems at all having a fight with no VADA for himself or his opponent. All right, that's just fact. All right, he's putting on the promotion. The promotion can say whatever they want. You don't have to sign on for that shit. You can say, hey, VADA or nada. We doing VADA for this fight or no fight. You can say that shit. You don't have to accept the terms. All right. Now, number 7, I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy making the decisions when it comes to VADA. I don't care, whatever. Another terrible bad excuse. So I have literally 7 excuses this guy gave in 40 seconds. All right, to that question. And as I said, he didn't stand up. If he really wanted testing for this fight, if he was an advocate for VADA testing, why didn't he say, I wanted VADA, but the other side denied? If that was the case, that would have been an easy response to give, man. You don't have to go for Manny Pacquiao. For what? So, Keith Thurman shit the bed, man. He shit the bed on this VADA shit, on this VADA question. This was bad, man. This was bad. So, I'm looking at Keith Thurman sideways now, man. I got the people's eyebrow raised at Keith Thurman. Whew. Boy, VADA is the real boogeyman of boxing, man. VADA is the boogeyman of boxing. You bring up VADA to these boxers, man. They start, man, look, they can't give straight answers. They got excuses. They got to think about it. It's bad, man. Guys blatantly do not want to do VADA, ducking VADA. Like I say, man, it's for a reason. I always say it's for a reason. Keith Thurman has joined the not so elite club, you know, of suspicious guys when it comes to VADA and drug testing in boxing, man. And you know, and then it's even so sad that 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 Ness and Mike on the boxing voice are like, Keith, hey, hold up, Keith. They trying to talk some sense to him, like, man, look at what Big Baby did, and it ain't just diuretics that people are using. You don't know what these guys can do. You gotta look out for yourself, you know. And then instead of going on, he like, keep it in the memory bank. Let's talk about it off air. Let's talk about it later. It's bad, man. That's bad. You know, and this knows, he's known for years how I felt about VADA and with Errol Spence and boxing in general. And even the Shakur Stevenson, which I talked about some weeks back. You know, I believe Ness is now seeing the light. Now he's seeing why I've been pushing for this shit so hard. Things that they try to keep secret and sweep under the rug and don't want people to know about, man. This is the hard hitting shit, man, that they don't want us to know about. They try to keep secrets, man, about VADA. And I think Ness and a lot of other people are seeing the light, man. What I've been talking about all along. I said, back in 2017. People not seeing it all. It's coming to my videos. You the only one talking about this. This not an issue. Oh boy. I told him all along I was gonna be ahead of the curve on the shit. I was gonna be right about it. Now everybody talking about it. It's the hot subject. We got some guy, Jay in Orlando, asked Keith Thurman about vital testing for Manny Pacquiao. And in 40 seconds, Keith Thurman shit the bed. He shit himself. Terrible, shaky answer, man. So, that's it, guys. Yet another boxer exposed. If Keith Thurman was about VADA, about clean sport, it would have taken nothing for him to say, I wanted VADA. I want all, fights VADA tested. Keith Thurman ain't a fool. He know what's going on in the sport. But he didn't say that. All we heard was excuses from the guy. So he had no problem not doing VADA. He had no problem with Manny Pacquiao not doing VADA. He just either one or two things, or both. He wanted the bag. He definitely wanted the bag. He wanted that $10 million payday he got at the pay-per-view. And hell, it's very possible that, hey, maybe he wants to do something in training camp to have an advantage over Pacquiao, man. To try to knock Pacquiao out. He was calling for a knockout. And he didn't get it. So it's bad, man. Yet another boxer exposed. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about it, and I will check you soon. Thanks for watching.